Good afternoon, grade 5. I'm Alyana Mea Manabat, and I am your teacher for today. But before we start to our discussion, I will show you the objective of this lesson. First, we have define what is time and distance. Second is identify the standard unit used in measuring time and distance. And last objective is all about measure time and distance between slow, fast speed while using locomotor skill. Our lesson for today is all about measuring time and distance using standard units. Will you all please read together what's on the board again? Thank you. Based on my question earlier, what do you think we will do today? Angel? Excellent! Let's find out how to properly measure the time and distance of the things around us and what are the appropriate units here. Now, I have prepared an activity where it shows here what unit used for measuring time and distance. Before you do that, will you please read the question I have prepared? Leon? Thank you. This is what we will use to answer the activity that I prepared. Kindly enumerate the list of the equipment I prepared, Rosie. Correct. Thank you. You may now sit down. Before our activity begins, please read the step that must be taken to complete our activity. Yes, Syra. Precisely. You may now sit down. Now, before we start our activity, kindly stand up and tell to the class what to do while doing the activity. Yes, Joanne? That is right. You may now sit down. Now that you have formed two groups that has a 5 member each, will you please read the instruction for this activity? Yes, Kim? Thank you. The two groups who will answer must go to the front. Now, I want you to have a unity answering and be observant. You can now start answering this activity. Precisely. Both groups answer the activity correctly. Based on the activity we did, what do you think time means? Yes, Celeste? Correct! Everyone, kindly read the meaning of time. Thank you. Now, what is the meaning of distance based on the activity? Walter? That is right. Everyone, kindly read the meaning of distance. Thank you. Now that you know the meaning of time and distance, let's proceed to the guide question that I prepared earlier before your classmates answered the activity I prepared. Can you read the first question, Nara? Thank you. Will you please stand up and answer the first question? Blue? Precisely. Kindly stand up and read the second question. Peps? Thank you. Based on the activity that I prepared, what do you think is the standard unit for the time? Yes, Blake. Correct! Now that you know the standard unit for distance and time based on the answer of your classmate, what is the meaning of International System Unit or Standard Unit? Yes, Ika. That is great! Everyone, kindly read the meaning of International System Unit or Standard Unit. Thank you. Now, class, did you know the meaning of time, distance, and the standard unit? I prepared a short activity here. Kindly raise your hand if you want to do an activity. I'm glad to know that most of you want to do an activity. Will you please stand up and read the direction? Yes, Krista? Thank you. Will you please read the number 1 scenario? Cat. Thank you. According to the scenario, what standard unit used in this and what does it refer to the time or distance? Nadine? That is correct. Can you stand up and read the second scenario? Yes, Tantan? Thank you. Based on the scenario, what standard unit used in this and what does it refer to time or distance? Kyle? Exactly! How about the last scenario? Will you please read it? See? Thank you. According to the scenario, what standard unit used in this and what does it refer to the time or distance? Yes, Heart? Good job! What did you notice happened based on the scenario 3? Patrick? Precisely! I'm glad that you understand our lesson for today. Let's give ourselves a hep hooray clap. Do you know what hep hooray clap is? Okay. The hep hooray clap goes like this. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Hep hooray! Again, let's do it together. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Hep hooray! Based on the discussion, what is our topic all about, Onika? Correct. Based on the discussion that we do, what is the meaning of time? Addy? Precisely. What about the distance? What does it mean? Gina? Exactly. What is the International System Unit or Standard Unit? Cheska? Excellent. What standard unit you will use in measuring the distance? Dane? How about in measuring the time? What standard unit you will going to use? Carla? That is correct! You really understand our lesson for today. I am glad to know that you have fun today. See you on our next class. Goodbye, grade 5!